My name is Tina of TGIF, Tina's Glee Inducing Fridays, and you're probably wondering, what is going on? Why is there a video post where there should be words? Let me tell you why. Okay, I was up at 3 a.m. this morning. 3 a.m., you guys, I wish I was kidding, trying to come up with something intelligent, something mediocre, at best, at least, to say. Nothing. I've had several cups of coffee. I've had my body weight in Diet Shasta Cola. It's like some kind of yoga cola or something. That's good. I read Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. I wish I was kidding. I actually did go through it. This is my third cup of coffee. I've had a piece of toast with almond butter on it. Not that you need to know any of this, but I'm just saying I have fought the good fight. I sat down, I tried to write this thing. And it's just one of those days where it's not that I don't have anything to say, it's that I have so much to say, but it's really chit-chatty. It's like the kind of stuff that you want to say to a girlfriend on the phone. It's like, hey, did you catch Modern Family? Hey, did you watch Zoe on the new show, New Girl? Hey, what should we have for lunch today? So it's, can you see? I'm just a little wired, just a little. But then I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna do a video. I'm just gonna be chit-chatty, be ridiculous, and if nobody reads this column again because I'm kind of ridiculous right now, that's okay. My real friends, my homies, will come back for more. Oh, sorry, my chair is super creaky. Chair. In the spirit of chit-chatty conversation, I was on the SkyTrain yesterday. And some of you know, I work downtown, and so I take the SkyTrain for about 3 hours every day. My commute's pretty ridiculous. And this is really great because I have to leave the house in exactly 10 minutes. So whatever it is that I have to do is got to wrap it up by then. I don't have time. So I was on the SkyTrain yesterday on the way home. And there was this girl, she looked like a student. She pulled out this brown paper bag out of her backpack. She fished in and she pulled out this blueberry tart. You guys, this wasn't a regular blueberry tart. This was the most exquisite tart you've ever seen. It's like this big, filled with custard, blueberries spilling over the edge, just the things that dreams are made of. Anyway, so this girl pulls out this tart, and there's an unwritten rule on the SkyTrain. Actually, no, it's a written rule. You're not supposed to have food on the SkyTrain. This girl obviously missed the memo. I don't know what's going on with her, but she pulled out this tart, and so the whole SkyTrain's like, and she doesn't eat it, you guys. She looks at it for like 3 minutes. That doesn't sound like much, but let's pretend my alarm clock is a tart, and let's look at it for 3 seconds, sorry. 1, still looking. 2, still looking. 3. She just looked at it, and she smiled at it. And the train, people sitting around me anyway, were just like, this is us. Is she gonna take a bite? And then she takes a bite. And she has what you call a Meg Ryan moment. You know what I'm talking about. You've all seen When Harry Met Sally, right? You know that moment where Meg Ryan's sitting in the restaurant, and she goes to that place. That place. She goes there. And she just sits eyes closed, just tart, I guess. My girlfriend, Cavi, stop calling me. Sorry. I don't have time for another take, so this is going to have to be it. Okay. Anyway, so she has to start, wrap it up, Tina, wrap it up. The reason why I got into that whole ridiculous story is just to say, this girl, she savored that tart. I mean, she savored it. She went there. She just enjoyed every bite of it. I mean, I think I was in the SkyTrain for about 7 stops this girl got on, and she wasn't done the tart when I got off. I almost didn't get off the SkyTrain. I almost wanted to ride to the end because I wanted to see, how does it end? Does she eat the whole tart? And I was finally got off the SkyTrain, but even as I was driving home, I was like, tart. Why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because I want to talk about the word savor. It feels a little bit like Sesame Street. Our word for the day is savor. Some of you that have been reading TGIF for a while now know that I signed up for a half marathon, like 11 weeks ago now? Sort of the start of summer. And it was because I heard about these women in northern Uganda, just have gone through the most horrific, intolerable things at the hands of rebel LRA soldiers. A lot of them, they've had their faces mutilated, they've had their noses cut off, their lips cut off. They've had, some of them have been at the age of like 12, given as like wives to these soldiers. A lot of them, gang raped. Just, the most, just gut-wrenching stuff, right? So I thought, hey, I'll sign up for a half marathon even though I've never run a day in my life. And family will give me money because they know how much I hate to run. So Idolette, founding editor of SheLoves, she said, why don't you ask your readers? And so I did, and long story short, about 38 incredible women said yes. And the big day is finally here. The big day as in race day, as in Sunday, as in T-minus 2 days is finally here. And I am terrified. And this whole process, I thought it was going to be, I'm going to run in a park. I'm going to be really fit this summer. Sorry, this screen is moving really low. And it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was, yeah, sure, it was some running, but it was a lot of emails. It was a lot of administrative stuff. It was like organizing t-shirts and organizing logos and organizing a sponsorship page and writing to the girls, giving updates, seeing if we could get a nutritionist, seeing if we could get just some kind of support for the women that are running. And I've just, in the last couple of weeks, have just been a bit of a blur. All the details, just everything, my head's just kind of been spinning. And again, coming back to the story, the reason for getting into the blueberry story. I tried to write this, by the way, and it just did not translate on paper. I don't even know if it's translating on video. But, like I said, I don't have time. It's 6, I've got to leave in like 3 or 4 minutes. Anyway, so in seeing that girl eat that blueberry tart, I thought, this has been this is a big deal. Not only am I running 21 kilometers, 37 or 38 women said yes to run it with me. And we're actually doing this. And I don't want to get caught up in the email of it and the people I got to write back to and the people I got to call back and the million voicemails I have on my phone and the goal, the fundraising goal that we have. I don't want to miss this moment. And I just feel like if I'm not conscious of it, it's just gonna go by. And I feel like this is the first of many leaps, not just for me, but for all the girls that said yes, my tribe of women that are daring to do something, that think they're not gonna stand by and just watch this injustice happen. I feel like this is the first of many. And I feel like you reach a point where you don't have words anymore. I know, it's hard to believe because I have not stopped talking. But you don't have words that count anymore, maybe? And I'm at that point where I just want to say thank you. Thank you to every girl that said yes. Thank you to every person that gave generously. I had friends give from Dubai. I've had friends from work, friends from some strangers, some readers. Rebecca, I am so touched by your $50 check. Just people that just gave, and just people that just really caught on to the heart of what this is. And I could get caught up in all the other stuff, and I really want to savor this moment. If this half marathon was a tart, I just want to look at this half marathon for 3 seconds and just take it all in. And just as a closing thought, I just want to say, if you have heard about this and you would like to give, even if it's $5, even if it's $10. Even if you think my money is just really not going to make a difference. I've got $7.50. What is that? That's not even $10. It counts. Every dollar counts. So if you haven't given yet, please give. Please give. The money goes to the Living Hope Center, and they give the women vocational training. They help them generate microfinance loans. They give them medical care. They give them trauma counseling. I mean, this is, you can, sometimes you watch people on TV and you watch these things and you're like, this is too big. I don't know how to help. Here's a way you can help. I mean, like, really, you can help. Just give your $5 or just whatever it is. If you've got 50, if you've got 100, or you got 200 that you feel like you could give it, please, shamelessly, just kind of asking, give it. Give me your money. Show me your money. And I'm not embarrassed to ask this money because it's not for me. It's for the sisterhood. It's for our girls. It's for girls that need a second chance. We've all needed a second chance, sometimes just because of bad decisions. But these are girls that, for no fault of their own, just have had to go through more than I think I would ever go through in a lifetime. And this is an opportunity to give back to them. And I would love for all of you guys to be part of this story that we're writing. I really believe that there's going to be more. I really believe that we are on a dangerous path of where this, the next goal is going to be bigger. I hope it's not a marathon because there's only a half marathon, and I've been warned to not sign up for another marathon by several girls. But there will be more. And then the second thing I want to say is Sunday is race day. I don't know why I keep looking up at the ceiling. There's nothing there. Nervous twitch or something. But Sunday is race day. And between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, we're going to be running. And you know what? Training aside, I am still nowhere near the physical aptitude that anybody that running a half marathon should be. I would love your prayers. I would just, not the kind of prayers where you're like, I'll pray for you and forget about us. I mean, like, really, you got to pray. You got to pray us into crossing that finish line. I'm not even kidding. I'm just looking at the time here. I have to go. I'm actually 2 minutes late. So this rambly post aside, I love you all. I promise to hopefully have something of a little more meat next week. I can't promise that there will be, but thank you for coming along on this journey. Thank you for saying yes. I love you. 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 More than words could ever say I love you. And kisses, y'all. Bye.